Right, listen up, team. There have been reports of a new player in the underground. We don't know who it is. We know they're organized, motivated, and building a team of henchmen and minions, the like of which the world has never seen before. This person is attempting to become an evil genius.
Sir,
What is it, Perkins?
would you say that the evil genius would have an underground lair, sir?
It would appear not, Perkins. However, I fear it's only a matter of time.
What do evil lairs look like, sir?
Well, Perkins, if I were to build an evil lair, not that I would, you understand, I'd design an evil lair, the like of which the world had never seen. Probably build it into a mountain, Perkins, underground. Throw in a barracks for the men, and a control room to organize the away teams. And a strong room, of course, store all my ill-gotten gains. Probably have to build some recreation items for the men. They get disloyal, you know, maggots.
Would you build traps, sir?
Hundreds of them, Perkins. Don't want agents snooping around while you're taking over the world. And I'd build a cover operation to hide the base from prying eyes. Camouflage, that's the key.
It's a good thing you're not an evil genius, sir.
Don't be such a damn fool, Perkins. Right, team, you have your orders. Get out there and find me a madman.
You are a fool, Perkins. You are a fool. Because I was your teacher. And I am the evil genius. Yes. And I told you to disregard that, so there you go. Wheels within wheels, circles within circles. I am the evil genius. Welcome, everyone, to Evil Genius. In case you hadn't got the gist of that one yet. I am Mark III. Welcome. Intro completely destroyed already because of my total lack of insanity. And I'm totally organised for this. Yes, definitely. Okay. So what are we looking at? Evil Genius is following on from Carrion in me playing games where I am the evil. In this case, Evil Genius is an old gem of a game, which is base management, building an evil lair, as you saw in the intro, and trying to take over the world. So yeah, that's kind of what this... It's basically like an evil management slash settlement building style game, with the twist being that it's based on 80s spy films and that kind of thing, you know, where they always have the evil genius base and threatening to take over the world with a super death laser in orbit or something or other. You know, that kind of thing. But yeah, here we go, new game. We're going to be starting up on a medium with video hints disabled. And we need to pick our genius. The classics Maximilian, Alexis, and Shen Yu. Now, just so you know, these three, they don't really have that much difference between them, except they're very different body types and things like that, of course. Its appearance is the first difference. Second difference is the radius of their influence. So yeah, they have auras, which can affect the stats of your minions nearby, and they've got different stats. Maximilian's got an average one. Alexis, if I recall, has got a really big one, and Shen Yu has a very small one. However, the actual effect of the stat boost is reflected by the size as well. So Shen Yu's maybe small, but it's very powerful. Alexis may have a larger one, but it's comparatively weak compared to the other two. So yeah, there you go. That's how it was. Take control, Shen Yu. Mystical and inscrutable. You are the quintoxic super criminal. Turned turned special agent. Turned evil genius. Your powerful global network of conspirators ensures you have hidden influence over the governments of the world. Yes, also I think he's a very Eastern-themed guy as well, as you can see. Then Maximilian, of course, I think this is the James Bond-inspired one. Short, bad-tempered, utterly insane, and you are a fabulously wealthy industrialist. Your ambition is to conquer the world through advanced research and technological supremacy. And Alexis is the elegant and beautiful, You are the adorable multi-millionaire heiress. Your beautiful countenance commands the utmost respect and loyalty from those who are fortunate enough to be chosen to be your minions. So, a femme fatale, except she's not fatal in any sense of the word because none of these guys can fight for themselves. Right. I'll go middle of the road. I'll take Maximilian. Let's go. Max. Start. Okay. Oh yeah. There is another effect as well. Evil Genius you pick determines which henchmen you get to start out. Henchmen are like your top-notch evil goons. Yeah, it's like me just cruising around. But any you don't pick, you can recruit later if you so choose, because you can recruit extra henchmen as the game proceeds. In this case, though, I get Jubei, a samurai-type person.
I live to serve.
Who has a couple of abilities, Windwalk and Eviscerate. Also can act as a rallying point to gather minions, otherwise the minions are semi-autonomous. I can't actually control them directly, but I can give tasks around the place. But yes, welcome to my little home from home. Welcome to the island. As you can see, this is the interface. It's relatively simple. This game is in fact one of the traits, it's because of how old it is it doesn't actually have a fast forward function, so game speed is locked. But yeah, this is the entire map. And as you can see, I'm going to look into the island because this is where the base goes. Again, the intro kind of spoilers, but let's proceed. There's what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a glitch, well, not a glitch, exploit. There we go. That is available only at the start of the game. As I build an extra entrance over here. Don't worry, there's a reason for that. And I'm going to do this because it can only be used like very early on. Because it relies on one of your early objectives. I'll explain it as I get things set up. But it's potentially useful for getting up some of the grinds out of the game a little bit. That's kind of what it does. 1, 2, 1. Let's put it there. There we go. One big room, a corridor.
Room construction underway.
Yeah. Now this is why I've got an extra entrance over here. My minions have to go to this place to get object crates. So if I build a base object, they come to the heliport and do that. Also, if I dispatch them around the world, they go to the heliport as well. So it's convenient to have a bit of a shortcut built into your base. I'll unpause this. Because that entrance has been completed. There's one way in, one way in. And here they go, back to the first entrance, and back to the seaport, which is where newly recruited fresh yellow coat workers, these guys, appear. They emerge onto the island from this point. And they also go here for room expansion. As you can see, there's people like running around with little briefcases. That's because they've just run into this, which is the little hut we start with. There's me, Maximilian.
I need to be here.
By the way, if he actually gets killed, it's game over. So
what's this?
it's an Uber unit, but sorry, not an Uber unit. It's a vital VIP, vital person. Got to protect him, but he's got this big influence aura, as you can see. It's line of sight driven.
Yeah.
And he just wanders off. Oh yes, what do you got there? You got a bundle of explosive, Mr. Worker. Yes. Advanced precision construction work at its finest. And beep. How they rig the charges up to do this, I never will know. But I am the evil genius. I don't bother myself with construction concerns. Oh, no, no, no. I give the plan, they get it done. But basically, they blast it out, and then it's covered as they just go in for a few finishing touches, and ta-da! We have a blank, featureless corridor. Yay? Right. I'm doing a great job with this one. Okay, right. My objective is to get barracks up, just so I can increase my minion count to max, and to get the control room up, because the control room will unlock the world map. And then there will be a hefty time skip as I leave the game on overnight or something. because that is the next step in this little trick. Let us begin. Let's start with a small barracks. I'd like to scatter small barracks out in the starting area, because it's like extra doors for any infiltrating agents to wander into. And it also helps to ensure that there's nothing super vital out front, or super suspicious even. Because it's like they're wandering and go, hey, I've broken into this super secret room and it's full of lockers with sweaty work clothes in it. Yay. Well, that's not worth the budget. This mission is scrubbed. Come on, boys, let's go back to base. You know, that kind of thing. So yeah. The barracks. Yep. So yeah, barracks is generally very low heat. Agents will sometimes wander in and snoop around. They'll try to break through your doors and things. That's why it's in reference having a diversion business going on as well, which is something you can try and do. Helps distract the agents and stop them from getting into sensitive places and realizing, hey, this island has a built-in nuclear power plant beneath the mountain. Maybe it shouldn't have that. I swear, they just don't let you have anything, do they? Let's see, I want to have another corridor just extending up here because I want to fit another barracks into this area here. It's pretty convenient for it. There's a little dip in the side of the thing, so let's go for there. Yeah. Now, one little bit of lore I kind of want to share with you guys as we're going. And this was something suggested by Normal. And oh, look, here come the people. They're in our objectives, by the way, but yeah. Objective. Ensure healthy minion workforce by building a barracks. You need at least one bunk bed and a locker. Before you send minions around the world to carry out acts of infamy, you need to construct a control room to help filter information. Make sure you have at least one control console and one memory bank. It seems you're under scrutiny even before you begin. Somewhere on the island are some pesky investigators, tipped off to your arrival. Eliminate them. So these guys have to be dealt with. And where is Jubei? Jubei is following them. Okay. But this is one of the ways I interact. I can right-click on him and give an order. So that's no tag, that's eliminate, that's capture, and that is weaken. Basically, that's targets for military units. They'll try to kill it. Military units will try to disable them and knock them out, so I can just imprison them. And then social minions will try to get them so confused and boggled and scramble their marbles so much that they don't know which way is up and what's left is Friday. And for some reason the sky tastes of pineapple, and you know, that kind of thing. So it's like they got completely stunned, they forget anything incriminating they've seen or witnessed, and they are quite just gently ushered out the front door and left to stand around until they regain their wits a little bit and start wandering around again. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and... Da-da-da. Attack. Right, we've killed one, so it's unlocked the freezer. And I've issued a capture tag for the last guy. And as you can see, Jubei by himself is somewhat potent. He's lost some stamina, which is the green bar at the bottom there. But health-wise, he didn't get tapped at all. So yeah, here you go. 3 body bags and a unconscious guy. For some reason, the body bags are treated as suspicious. Also, they have a negative influence all around them, so you don't want to leave them lying around if you can help it. Let's see, I want to actually do something about that really quick, because it's like, you don't really want to do that. That'll do, yes, build that little corridor extension up there. Okay, but we need the control room, and we've already got limited funds, so let's continue. Now, sorry, back to the lore. The lore, since we're carrying on from Carrion, is after I got super evolved, which is what I believe happened at the end of Carrion. After I got super duper evolved and ejected from, you know, from those guys, basically they just didn't treat me right. see, let's go down, I guess, here? Yeah. So, because I lost my power, I lost the ability to become a wonderful tentacle blob monster, I am a little bit miffed about it. So I decided, you know what, if the world is going to try and upgrade me for its interests, its pursuits in this matter, I am going to teach the world what it means to have a truly highly evolved being on it. In other words, I'm going to threaten them with violence and take over. It's not like anyone's ever tried to do that before, but hey, details. I know how to do it right. I'm not like those other guys. Yes. I think 1, 2, I guess that'll do. I can always build another control room later if I need it. Yeah, build that one. Don't worry, that is method for my madness and all that stuff. I am working to a... Wait, am I working to a plan? Not really. Anyway, let's continue. Barracks. So yeah, that's where it came from. I became a evil genius because I am a bit miffed at not being able to turn into a giant tentacle blob monster. Hey, it sounds fair to me.
All construction workers are busy at the present time.
I know.
Object purchase delayed.
Now, one thing to remember as well is it says you need a bed and a locker. They don't have to be in the same place, so I can put in like lockers.
This object will be purchased
Well,
when
that's
minions
wrong
available for
immediately. I can do it like that,
shortly.
and I can use shift to place it as well. So it does have shift ability, which is nice. But each one of these lockers basically gives +1 to my maximum pop cap, up to the max of 99, which is all this game will support.
All construction workers are busy at the present time. Object purchase delayed.
And it's yelling that because I don't have an unassigned construction worker available.
Purchased when a minion is available for duty.
If I had an unassigned construction worker, I'd be able to do more, but I don't, so yeah.
Object purchase
Yes, stop yelling at me. Right, moving on. I'm going to install an additional barracks, like right here. That's why I backed off the control room slightly, so it's not flush with this section here. And this one I will use for beddy buy times. So I'll just fill it with bunk beds, and then my minions wander up into this central axis corridor here. It's like this is an arterial route. They go here and then they get access to that and they go, yay, let's have a nap. And then so if someone violent wanders this way and there's a fight outside, they go, maybe I better get up and do something about it because it's interrupting my nap time. So, you know, there is reason for this. Ha ha ha! Right. Anyway, moving on. I really should have done this sooner. So, oh, I know. By the way, you can't hold down on this. You can't use shift click. You can't use control click. You can't type in a number. You gotta click it all the way up to 99. There we go. And yeah, we get a free one every 6 seconds, but if I spend a little bit of money per recruit, I can increase the rate. Like if I spend 500, it's 40, 1000 is 20, 2000 is 10. So yeah, I can spend my initial funds getting more people. 4,000, I can get one every second. Though of course, it's not happening because I'm already at 5, which is the max. Yeah. Oh yeah, let's see, he got up at some point and wandered off, and then he got punched. What can I say? My workers are efficient. Yeah, any worker capable of violence will punch them in the face if there's a capture tag on it. I just need to get more people doing stuff. Come on. Oh yeah, right. I think 5 is the minimum, actually, if I recall correctly. So I have to actually get 6 barracks lockers before I can actually increase my cap beyond it, or something like that. It's been a long time, but I think I should continue to explain the state of the interface. So yeah, look at this. I've not done anything yet. Right. So, no doubt you noticed this nice little tree here. So, this is the minion tree. I've told it to get 99 because the only ones I can recruit are these guys, basic workers. And then, as I proceed, I'll get access to more powerful and then more specialized units in the 3 types, which are military, science, and social minions. They can have different effects on the world and the agents and the base and things like that. So they're all useful in their own ways. But the thing is, you've got to have one of that tier, which you can achieve by abducting someone. And then, as long as you've got one of that tier left, that one can train more. But they'll always need one of the previous tier to train up. And so that's why it's a good idea to just have auto-recruit going on with the guys behind there, because it's like, yeah, just go ahead and do it. I think this might be a time for my good time for my first skip, actually. Yeah, as I mentioned before, this game doesn't actually have a fast-forward button or anything like that. Oh, they dropped some money cases on the floor. Poor guys. You know what? Last guy, I'm going to say murder you. Because, yeah. Come on, Jubei. I can order Jubei where to go, and I'm going to tell him to go over here and just stab this guy in the back or something. Because reasons. Ooh, look at that little ant here. Or termite mound or some... Termites? Yeah, termites. Oh yeah, it has to be up. Right. Another thing I've noticed about these guys, you see that yellow circle on the ground? That's his selection highlight. There was a blue colour around it when everything was fine and he wasn't suspicious. And then while he was busy being beaten up or seeing corpses and things, there was a little bit of red on there. We didn't get a look at it when it was there. But basically, as they find suspicious things, that red bar fills up and they get increasingly hostile. But that depends on the type of agent as well. They come in different flavours too. Not military, science and social like my guys. No, no. My guys are the elites. No. They come in things like plain old investigators snooping around. They come as thieves trying to steal back gold from me. Well, sorry, not steal back. Steal my hard-earned funds. Yes, that. And saboteurs that blow stuff up. Assassins come in later to try and kill specific people in my base, or me in particular. You know, that kind of thing. So, yeah. I think it's waiting on me to actually have a barracks bunk. Fine, I'll give you a bunk bed, you lazy minions. Yeah, jeez. There you go. Have one tucked up against the door. I'm sure that's perfectly fine. Enjoy. Also, I kind of want to move those bodies. They're causing a bit of a hazard. Let's get a freezer. And this is what I wanted this bit for. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yep, that'll do. I'm just doing that because the freezer racks, as I recall, are 3 by 1. So I can put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 racks into this behind a door with no space for anything else. Though that said, just having a freezer room is enough. People will have bodies dumped on the floor in the freezer, if at all possible. But again, it's like it also gets them out of the way, so they don't have that draining aura going on as well. And look at this. When people wander past, it's reducing their loyalty, which is the blue stat. It's not the best. Oh, is the agent wandering around again? Yes, he is. Oh, Jubei. Jubei, Jubei, Jubei. Come and greet this guy with your metal shiv between his ribs. Thank you. Yeah, sorry, I was hoping to do the... I keep finding things to waffle on about, darn it. Cutting will be more consistent going forward, definitely. I'm just trying to get a feel for how I want to try and do this series in general. Yeah, there he goes. Oh, he's happy. Clap, clap. Yeah, that was it, because I got a task complete. Look at me, I've done a thing. Yay. Now, is that going to unlock my minions? Come on, Mr. Yellowcoat. Task complete. Max minions have now increased. Yep, it was just because I didn't have a barracks bed. So I said I'm going to actually get all the barracks beds up here, so, you know.
Object has been ordered. Caution, this object has limited access.
I think I'll explain that actually while I'm just doing this. You see the footprints around the sides of that? Footprints mean it's an access point for your minions. But if it's a hollowed out one like that, that means that you've got the minions only have to have one available. They don't actually have to be able to access both of them, they can access it from one side. Also, I'm going to very quickly cancel one of those actually. Yep, because I'm going to move this one. Because I don't want them sleeping down there. No, you guys have to go sleep here in the main corridor area. Yes, I know, don't we? Oh, wow. I'm not cutting at all, am I? Jeez. Right, control room. Control room is essential. As I said, it lets you get access to the world map and things like that. I mean, it's one of the essential things. You know it's essential if it's got a time clock option in it. So workers can be told to clock in and clock out in this place. But, yep, I'm just going to continue. Right, so we need a control panel and a memory bank. Control panel... the more control panels you have, the more access you have to various things around the world. I think I'm just going to build it across here. I don't need much, but these things can operate with like 2 staff for control panel, 1 for memory bank, that kind of thing. And the more control panels you have, the and more memory banks you have, the better you can monitor the activities of everyone else in the world. And learn about things that might be of interest to your professional operation, or something like that. Oh darn it, they're placed in the doorway. Right. But yeah, there you go, freezer racks. By themselves, they have a little bit of heat on them, but if they gain more heat as they get bodies in them for some strange reason. I don't understand why that is, but you know, it's a thing. Why do bodies matter to people? I don't know. But we have to wait for things to get moved around. Because you guys are slackers. Yes, you. Yes, you, Steve. This base isn't up because you're not working hard enough. Get on with it. Yes. I swear I've been a bit kooky of late. Right. Anyway. We've got to wait still for the object carriers to get up here, but as you can see they're using that other corridor to get through, so that's all fine. I'll also install a door here, here and here. I know, it's probably not the best way, especially people who know how to play this game, because if these things get destroyed, they blow up. If they blow up, they set things around them on fire, including nearby doors. Because the radius is a few tiles away, so yeah, if you place objects too close together like this, if one is destroyed, basically it can torch an entire room really quick. Or if corridors density is packed, firestorms can sweep your base and stuff like that, so yeah, no. There are considerations for building stuff. Oh yes, next, strong room. Oop. 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 This is going to be my strong room. Yes. And I think I'll have access there as well. So yeah, this is actually a really sizable strong room. It's going to be new room armory, thank you. New room holding cell, thank you. Yes. And I know this mission is going to overrun slightly because we're already at the half-hour mark, so maybe another 5-10 minutes, but we're almost set up now. So continuing on. I will build a bit more corridor. Like so. And that'll be my strong room. And as you can see, I've already burned through a lot of my starting cash just because I'm getting minions faster. And little things like that. So, you know, you do have to watch out for this kind of thing. But that's also why I'm here as well, because I want to include some extra barracks. Oh wait, I need to modify the blueprint. Let's install this door. Yeah, here. Just because it provides convenient access and allows people to not be able to get anywhere. Because I like to be friendly to people. Maybe I'm going to make this a double door as well, because agents love to poke around doors. Fun fact. So if I build it like that, I can have a door across the front of the base there. I can have another door here, another door here. So this becomes my own little rat run for any agents that decide to wander this way. As well, giving me more barrack space, because I do need more barrack space. I've got to store up all my stuff. Well, it's not for my stuff, it's for their stuff. Yeah, you get the idea.
New room build order confirmed. Room construction unpaused.
Actually, no. Maybe I should have that somewhere else. Let's pop it there.
Room construction underway.
Yeah, I know. I could have merged them, but it's more efficient that way. Anyway, moving on. These guys are walking around slowly because we have a lot of that. So we're going to start deployment. This is the world map. That's my heat level. So that is like how annoyed people are. As they get more annoyed, they spend the more dangerous stuff towards me. That kind of thing. These white little blips are potential missions. I could go there, but it requires certain worker types and certain amounts, and you know, they're not always successful either, so you can add more minions to increase the effects or increase their odds of survival, that kind of thing. The other big thing to note about this right now is the fact that it's all question marks because I don't have information. I don't have enough people in my control room to know what's going on in any of these places. Like, I don't know how wealthy they are, and I don't know how sensitive the people watching over them are. That's what the colour mean, by the way. Each of these colours is a different spy agency trying to stop me from my nefarious deeds. Like, America is under the sway of patriots, as is Japan, for some reason. If I'm going to Siberia, I'm going to be facing Hammer. If I'm in Europe, I'm going to be against Saber. If I want to go to South America, I'm against Smash. You know. And China's got Anvil as their protectors. Oh wait, I told a lie. That's actually like 0-0. I have enough intelligence to know that there's nothing going on in Antarctica. Go me. Oh dear. Anyway, let's move ahead. Right. So, these guys provide the region information. If I had more control consoles, I could get more information about the world and that kind of thing. Memory banks analyze the information I'm getting, and they will gradually build up intelligence and unlock new missions. And that is one of the things I'm going to be taking advantage of here, as I go into the strong room and build 2 briefcase racks here and here. And I'll build a door here. There we go. Don't worry, there's a reason for this. But that is my new room. Also, I'm going to tell them to move the dang things out of the way because they're blocking stuff. I can't. Apparently I can't because they're in a freezer. Oh well, bodies do disappear after a while. They actually disappear slower if they're in the freezer. But yeah, this is what happens if you cancel an item. It gets picked up, and I think they're going to go and sell it, or something. There is another thing, which is, I think when you just scrap an item, they crush the box into a tiny little black hole cube kind of thing, and then they chuck it over their shoulder. But no, this guy's going to wander off that way. But yeah, that'll do quite nicely, I think. So, yeah, let's get set up. I'm going to let the control room actually gather intel. Like, I might build some more memory banks and things. So, to speed that up. So, that's one thing I'm going to get by leaving this running overnight. Extra intel. It's to reveal a whole bunch of the missions in the world to me. Because otherwise I'd be, like, scrimping and scraping for those all the way along, and this is just like such an easy way to avoid that. Also, my power supply is almost maxed out. Yeah, there we go. Power plant unlocked. I'll build that next time. I don't need any more power than I've got. Right. Sorry. I keep getting sidetracked, darn it. This is what I meant when I said I've been quite flaky lately. So, I'm going to gather intel. I'm going to learn about my enemies. I'm going to watch them very patiently from the shadows. That's one thing I'm going to do. Another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build up more barrack space just to get more minions out on the map and increase my my total throughput on this. Because you don't need to see me doing that. I've told you I'm going to do it. It's just like going to be more little rooms out front like this with lots of little lockers in them for them to stash all their sweaty uniforms in and their boots and all that kind of thing. Oh, hello, maid. I'll talk about that maid in a moment because that's another key to what I'm doing here. What I am going to do though is I'm going to send, if I recall, I'm going to double check this on Google afterwards after I stop recording this. But what I do is, look, one out of 5 required to get information on this area, but I remember Europe is a high wealth area. I'm going to start taking my minions out here. I'm going to send Jubei as well because these guys are actually quite potent. They are generally really good compared to most minions. In fact, let's leave a couple here. Leave me with 10 for the ongoing construction work. But yeah, you're going to go here, and you're going to be stealing. Stealing increases heat, means that agency hates you more, and gets more and more annoyed. But I don't care about that right now, because of what I'm doing. Hiding means they're trying to hide from the officials. Odds are they won't get picked up by enemies snooping around. Because if the agency is suspicious, they actually have pieces moving around on this world map as well. So a little agent will pop up in Europe saying, we're looking around in Europe. And if you're actively doing something, odds are you're going to start losing your minions there. So, you have to be careful. But I can also be plotting, which... actually plotting... No, that's it. That's another piece I'm missing. Right, sorry. Memory banks let you remember, but they don't do the thing by themselves. If you want to find the stuff, you actually do some plotting in the area that you're going to be at. So I actually have to send my minions out to all these different places and tell them to start plotting their little hearts out. Yes. I kind of forgot about that. Ah, well. Ah, well, at least I've remembered. So that's fine. Also, I've unlocked a hotel hub, apparently. And yes, there goes my transport chopper. I could build an entire hotel. Yay. But that, guys, all my minions ran onto the heliport. Now they're flying away, and as you can see... Oh, look, there's suddenly a pile of pieces around here. And they are stealing things. That's fine. Stealing gives me money. Plotting develops missions. But the last thing... And then this video will end. It's only like 40 minutes. The last thing that's going to happen is, as soon as I figure out where the heck that maid's gone. Actually, can I check on the objectives list? Reports indicate a trained civilian on holiday on the island, capture and imprison the maid and secure holding cell. Yeah, so if I just kill this maid, a new one will spawn. But the thing is, until I actually capture this maid and train a new minion type from her, which is the whole point, she's a skilled civilian, I torture the information on how to be a maid out of her. And that improves one of my minions to a new class. But as long as I don't do that, so long as she's on the island and I haven't learned how to make the next tier of minion from her, I can do whatever I want. That's it. As long as I don't do anything to her, like I don't actually use her to complete that objective, I can do whatever the heck I want. And that is what makes this work. I can just go out into the world, I can plot, I can steal, I can rob, I can bribe, I can paint my picture in neon pink on the side of the Eiffel Tower, and nobody would bat an eyelid. Well, actually they would. They get really freaking annoyed about that one, but you get the idea. They get annoyed about it, but they won't do anything about it, which is the key part. So that's what's going to let me do this. So I'll be building up money into my little vault here. If you want me to explain this arrangement, the vault, by the way, let me know in the comments. I'll happily do that. Yeah, because I've got another strong room, I can actually delete this one now. Just let me do that. Oh yeah, what he's doing, by the way, is money comes in through here in little briefcases like that. A minion comes in, picks it up, and then takes it to the nearest strong room, and they put it into the thing there. So I'm just going to delete that there and say yes. And all my gold reserves will be moved from there to here because I've got a much bigger storage space prepared. Yes, fear me, I am truly the epitome of evil. How dare I be organised and efficient? Well, actually, I just remembered a better arrangement for this with more suitcase stands and things in it. But hey, details. Anyway, I'm going to call the episode there because I've given you the gist of what the heck I'm doing. I'm not going to develop the base any further, except for adding more barracks space in to get more lockers and more population capacity up. I'm just going to set people plotting and... yeah. At the start of the next episode, I will have an unknown amount of money, and I will have plans to steal lollipops from all the children in the world. Because that is how you strike fear into the hearts of the people. I have earned my position as evil genius. Yes. This has been Ryan Mark 3. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the show, and this is going to be a trip down memory lane, isn't it? And or my continued descent into madness. Probably both. See you all later.